Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and today I'm going to be taking a demo dip into Terra Nil. Now, just to explain it, since it's the first of this video type I've done, a demo dip is basically just going to be whatever I call my looks at demos. Previously, I believed that if I was going to cover a demo, I'd have to do the entire demo, all the content in it, which for some demos can be, 4 to 5 hours of stuff, depending on what kind of game it is. So I figured we'd go with a video type where we might finish the demo in one, or we might do multiple videos of the same demo, or, it might just be basically our first impressions of a demo. Because with the various Steam Demo Fests and other time-limited demos, I feel like I kind of need to do this if I want to cover all the ones I want to cover, instead of doing none of them. So, we're starting off with Terra Nil, which is a game I actually saw first pop up as a Game Jam entry, and it seems that Devolver picked it up to develop it into a full game. What it's about is taking wastelands created by human greed and exploitation of the environment and restoring them to a functional living ecosystem, which is, very contrary to what you normally do in a strategy or management game, where typical human nature, exploiting and destroying the environment is what you do in order to get ahead. So let's check out the demo and see how much of this we're going to do. I don't know how much is in here, I don't know how long this is supposed to be, so this might be an incomplete dip. But I think it should be enough for us to get a feel for it. Welcome to Terra Nil. Your goal is to rejuvenate this wasteland by covering the landscape in greenery. So we just start off with a big barren chunk of land. But before you begin, try panning by moving your mouse cursor to the edge of the screen. Press and hold the middle mouse button. Pan with the arrow keys or WSAD. Yep, I've been doing that. Zooming in and out. Any wasteland reclamation projects start with a turbine. Select and place one now. Okay, so turbines have to be placed on rocks. Let's just put one right here. Now that you have power, you can clean the soil. Try to fit 4 toxin scrubbers as far from the turbine as possible. So you can see that these cost a resource of greenery. So I don't know if it's going to teach us how to get that. But yeah, these cover a pretty big zone. And now we have some actual arable soil there. Now that you have power, you can clean the soil. Okay, so... not the most efficient layout, but it covers as much area as we can from that rock. Clean soil provides the perfect place to grow greenery. Place 3 irrigators on the clean soil. They can be rotated with the mouse wheel or R. Alright. That's an interesting shape for these irrigators. So yeah, you want to kind of get the most efficient placement you can for this stuff. Since I imagine there's probably a limit. Alright, so now we've irrigated it and gotten a nice green area. Kind of weird that these trees grow so quickly, but it's not supposed to be realistic. I wonder if it wants me to rotate. Okay, now we actually have a currency on the bottom left there. Okay, is this going to go away, or do I have to keep going? I feel like I want to put one of those there. And one here-ish. I mean, you can put it, as long as it's touching in one spot, you can put it there. So let's put it like that. I don't know what I need to do to get rid of this on-screen notification. Alright, there. I placed another one, and it seems to be happy with that now. Alright. Terra Nil. It would be funny if that was just the demo. It's like, alright, you figured it out. So we have a lot more land now. And some new devices, and whatever this thing is. Current climate. Reach the target temperature and humidity for rewards. Okay, so we do actually have more to do than just fill out the map with greenery. Target greenery coverage percentage, that is also our main goal though. So I'm curious what gives you more leaf energy, whatever this is. Creates greenery by watering nearby clean soil. Greenery provides income, can be rotated. So we are getting income from this healthy land. And we have a water pump. Pumps water to fill riverbed tiles. Water cleanses neighboring tiles. Range is extended by elevation. So we can put a windmill there and then one of those next to it. I'm glad that we don't have to like build a power network. I feel like this is backwards, but I'm not sure. Seems like the tank wants to be over, so I guess it isn't. It's pumping from like an underground reservoir. Alright, I mean, it is pretty. It already looks better than I remember the Game Jam version looking, which I was going to check out, and then this came out, and I'm like, well, guess we'll do that instead. I tend to stockpile a lot of demos and free games and stuff. Calcifier. Crystallizes nearby greenery, creating rock. Okay, so that's how we extend our range when there's no rocks around a place. So yeah, this seems pretty neat conceptually. I don't know if it might end up being a little too simple, but the base concept is pretty interesting. Okay. Get the most coverage possible. Place one of these like here. There's another game like this that's about restoring an ecosystem, but it's a little less abstracted and more about direct management, and I cannot remember what the name of it is, but I think I still have the demo kicking around. So maybe I'll see if I can dig that up. So I feel like some of these are going to have to be wastefully placed just to maximize the amount of ground you can cover. It's really weird that these place in an L shape. Like, it's definitely just there to make it kind of complicated to place, but I guess it would be too easy otherwise. So this, I can't tell if this has moved at all. Seems like the circle is where we currently are, and the X is where we want to be, or is it the opposite? Excavator. Creates a new riverbed, but poisons the land around it. Can be rotated. That seems a little counterintuitive to what we're trying to do here. But you can see that there's no rocks here. So I think that's where the calcifier comes in. I can't build a windmill here for some reason. Why can it not build on that specific spot? So Calcifier has to be placed on water. That means I probably want to put it, like, here? Okay, so if you look on the bottom right, you can actually see how it will affect your climate. This will make it less humid, I guess. Also very expensive, so maybe I shouldn't waste it on just placing it there. Okay, well, I'll put another windmill here. There's also another riverbed here. It doesn't actually reach all the way. So you can only put one windmill on a set of rocks. You can't just, like, place a bunch of them. I guess you don't really need to place a bunch of them, though, because they would, like, barely overlap. So if we placed it up there, it would have went further. Man. I know it's actually not that complicated graphical effects, and some of this stuff doesn't look that detailed up close, but overall, put together, it looks good. And you can actually change the amount that you can zoom in. Like, it's an option. I guess it makes it more detailed because it makes it more demanding. Alright. So I don't know if this is the only level or what, which means we should probably at least try to complete it, if there's not too much here beyond just building. Okay, so to get over here, I think we're going to need a calcifier as well. Probably, like, I don't know, right here. Just to get another windmill in. So we do gain currency from placing one of these. You can see how much, depending on how efficient the spot is. Maybe like right down here. Ugh, there's this one little spot that's kind of wasted. What if... Ooh. Oh, you can make it straight too. So it's not just an L bend. So I could put it like here. But it would be better if I had a detoxifier down there. Still, I don't think we have to be maximum efficient. I think as long as we get this place fairly nice looking, it'll work out. Okay. So again, trying to maximize how much coverage this has. Performance doesn't seem great at this point. See when I'm scrolling around like that? Wonder why that is. But it is a demo, and a fairly fresh alpha-y kind of demo, so I'm not really surprised. Alright. So now, what's our best call? I do think we actually do want the river. Just so we can get this zone kind of built up. Except... Oh, that's out of my power zone, though. So I might have to put a calcifier down anyway. Because these two rocks are within the other windmill zone. So, where can I put one of these? That wouldn't be too destructive. Like here. I mean, ideally, it would have been better to aim the excavator towards the water. Alright, I'm pretty low on leafy currency, so we gotta put down some more irrigators. As best we can. This kind of seems like the best place right here. Yeah, that seems like a waste, because that's 50. So I guess the puzzle is completing these missions without running out of currency. So there is still some difficulty there. It's not just build whatever, I don't know. Alright, let's try one of these straight across. Maybe like here. 101, 112. But yeah, you want to kind of maximize the efficiency of your placements, I think. Alright. We've nearly completed this. I assume, too, that they will add more, like, toxins and stuff that you need to deal with, different environmental obstacles that will require new tools and new layouts. So I can see how there's the potential for complexity in this. Big, leafy money. Shit. 97%. Yeah, so I feel like putting one of these excavators like here and putting a river along the back would have helped. Why? It's this thing right here. If I try to place this, it chugs the frame rate, but as soon as I stop trying to place it, it's fine. Weird. Alright, so this river really didn't do much for me, honestly. I guess the reason I placed it was so that I could place a calcifier, you know, like over here, and then a windmill, so that I could claim this land. You know, now this land is my land. And then we irrigate. Actually, an L shape might work better here. You have successfully repopulated this wasteland with plant life. Now increase the biodiversity of the ecosystem by restoring 3 biomes. Press the 2 tab to access new buildings. Okay, so we also have to build individual biomes, not just generic greenery. So what do we got now? We got a research center. Reduces the cost of scrubbers, pumps, calcifiers, and excavators, and makes excavators smaller. So I guess you have to build this within that zone. Like, it doesn't affect all of them, just the zone you're currently placing it in. I wonder if that works on stuff that's already built, though. Hydroponium. Creates wetland. Can only be built on an irrigator near water. Beehive. Swarming bees pollinate nearby greenery, creating hypnos flowers. Alright. This is all looking pretty cool. Now that we've gotten past the basic tier. Use nutritious ash to create forests. Can only be built on a burnt building husk. Solar amplifier strengthens the sunlight, allowing for the lighting of fires. Okay, so we have to do some controlled burns and then build on the wasteland to make forest. Desiccator starts a controlled burn. Fire will burn greenery, hypnos, and most buildings, but will leave behind nutritious ash. So wait, do I need a solar amplifier and a desiccator, or is it one and the other? It looks like... Oh yeah, it does actually say it requires a solar amplifier. I mean, like, let's try it out. Hopefully this river will stop it from spreading. Requires sunlight. Oh, that needs flowers, I guess, first. So we put a beehive in there, and then we have some nice tinder for our fire. Then we burn down all of our nice greenery that we just made. Uh-oh. Okay. Thankfully, that little strip of just dirt prevented it from spreading to the rest of the map. So I'd say that was a mostly controlled burn. And now, we can build an arboretum and turn this into a forest. And that fills out our forest requirement down here. That's not too complicated. Hydroponium requires An irrigator near water. Oh, okay, we need an irrigator near water, which I don't think I have any of those close enough. Like, do you think this is close enough to water? Or do I have to put one, like, here? Well, I was like, oh, if I put it down here, it'll be more efficient. But no, I actually need it near the water specifically for this building. And then pop one of these on here. That'll give us some wetlands. So I wonder if there's any creatures in this, or if it's all just the environment itself we're working on. And we just assume that there are creatures. I mean, we're putting down beehives, so that would seem like there are creatures. Okay, I think this will be our flower zone down here. That we're not going to burn this area down. Okay. It's weird because I don't know exactly what causes these trees to grow. It seems to just be random. Maybe you just get one tree per irrigator placed. Alright, that fills our flower requirement. So now we need more wetland. Place like one of these here just to maximize this area. And then we put an irrigator like right on the water. Looks like this is the best arrangement right here. And then we pop that on there, make a nice cozy little stretch of wetland. That really doesn't build a lot though. It seems like we need a lot of these to get the required number of wetlands. And I wonder if it actually has to be right up against the water, or if it can just be kind of close to it. Yeah, this is going to be wasted no matter what I do. It's okay, because the wetland will make up for it in terms of cost. Alright, we also are going to have to pick a spot to burn down. Like, you know, kind of over here. It might burn some of my wetland, but that's fine. We can rebuild. I realized that I shouldn't build all the wetland before I actually get to holding the forest. Alright, that actually didn't cause too much damage. The cliffs do stop fire as well. Now we build an arboretum, like here. Ah, just a little bit short. I guess I could build another one, like here. No, that barely even moves the needle. Shit. Okay, well, can I place any more windmills? So I kind of want this corner or this area here to be expanded. It like just barely doesn't reach. Or maybe it won't go through the rocks. Which is a shame, really. Then we put down a calcifier, like right here. So we can get a windmill going. Can I get another one going over here? No, it's still within range. Then we put down one of these, like here, and like here. Because that ash over there is kind of useless. I don't have anything to really build on it. And then we need one of these. Do a big, like, strip right along here. Let's see, what's the best spot for it? 102 I think is the best I'm gonna get. Alright. And then we need some bees, but there's no trees over here, which makes it kind of difficult to make bees. I don't think it actually said what I need to make trees. Requires forest. I mean, I could burn down this area, I guess. We don't need the basic grassland, but there's no trees there either. There's no bee trees. I've been stymied by a lack of trees for the bees. What about down here? Yeah, see, that doesn't work because there's no toxin clearers down there. And unfortunately, it's not retroactive. So definitely not the most efficient way to do this. I really wish I could remove this beehive now. I could, like, burn down the forest again. But, like, better this time. Maybe over here? Still a bit of a bee shortage. What if I put a calcifier, like, right here? Yeah, still no trees. I don't know what triggers trees. It's a mystery. Okay, well, what can I get out of this? 20, 33. Now it says reduces the cost. Do you think that's across the board or only if I build within that zone? Because, like, these zones are all connecting, so I don't know. It does seem to have made them cheaper. And it does seem to have made the excavator smaller. Okay, so that actually does affect everything. You just need somewhere to put it. And then hope it doesn't get burned down. And now it uses a laser instead of a big bullet. Oh shit, it didn't clear this tile, did it? That's kind of fucked looking. Yeah, see, it won't let me put a water pump there. Or here, for some reason. Weird. Well, obviously I fucked that up. Because I was going to put a calcifier there and then put another thing, but let's just get back to this forest building, because we can probably wrap this demo up. Or at least this level. I don't know if there's going to be another one. Or if it's going to introduce a third tier. So we did the forests. Now we place the amplifier. Like here, I guess? And then that destroys everything, including probably some of my flower fields. Ooh, okay, that was maybe a little bit more burn than I meant to do. My flower fields are falling. Now, I wonder if forest is the only thing that can grow on this. Like, can I restore some of this to usability for other biomes? Alright, well, this will hit our forest requirement. Nutritious ash. It doesn't actually let me... Is there any kind of, like, wiki? Or, you know, way to examine tiles? Doesn't seem like there is yet. So I'm wondering now, can I rebuild on this stuff? Looks like no. What if I use one of these? This might actually turn this back into usable land. Let's find out. Yeah, okay. So that does clear away the ash in case you want to build something else there again. So that's not too big of a deal, especially now that they're cheaper to build. Though weirdly, you can only build them on the spots destroyed by the fire. You can't, like, destroy them and make them more efficient. Put down one of these, like here. And then another one, like up here. And probably another one here. I don't know, can I fit down another one of these? So yeah, sometimes you need to destroy in order to create, but not to the same degree that this wasteland was created in the first place. Okay, this seems like a perfect spot for a bend. Now the trees have come back to life, which means we can be the trees. Be me. Alright. And now we just need enough wetland to finish up. So, put one of these, like, here. I want it to be close to the water. I guess put one there and see if that's close enough. Or if it has to be right on the water's edge. No, that is considered close enough. Apparently not touching a lot of water, though. That didn't even move the needle. Alright, where else can we put one of these down? See, like, I'm not sure why it says there's like a 3-strip here that I can build on if I can't actually build on it. I could build a wetland along here. There's not really a lot of river, though. It's kind of been calcified. But again, I think I just need to waste some money to build one of these. Okay. And now we just need one more, I guess. So, just build one, like, I don't know, here? Nope. Not close enough. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of riverfront property to build on. Hopefully this will cover enough ground on the surrounding area. Or it won't do anything. Alright, great. I need to hit like this in-between zone right here. Nope. Can't build there either. I wonder if it's because it's already close to an existing one. I like that little rotating farm they got going on. like constantly dunking the aquatic plants. Alright, so I might have screwed myself out of being able to finish this. I don't see there's anywhere else I can kind of fit some wetland in. Unless I build an excavator. And it actually works this time. Okay, so the building wreckage is actually blocking it as well. So that toxifies the ground, but then you can detoxify it again. Like so. And then you put down a water pump. I kind of want a calcifier like right... See, I don't want to build this where it covers too much ground, because otherwise it will basically waste some of the wetland. I think we can still finish this. Oh, really? I can't build this on top of the ruins? I almost feel like I need another one over here just to make sure there's enough grass for it to grow on. Alright, and then we just pop one of these on. Should be enough. With biodiversity restored, we can begin the process of cleaning up. You need to construct an airship of recycled materials. You've also been given access to advanced weather technology. Okay, so it keeps going. This is actually a seemingly fairly substantial demo, so I think we're going to call the dip here, since I don't think we're going to be able to finish the whole demo in one video. And I don't know how much of this is left. I was going to say that, you know, let me know if you want me to do a second part for this, but I think we've kind of seen most of it. And there's just a few more things to add on to actually hit that weather target. But yeah, this is very cool. It's very chill, and I like the idea of rebuilding an ecosystem. That's something I've always liked, that there isn't really a lot of games that let you do, is kind of play around with ecosystems and, you know, grow them. Introduce things to places that they aren't already, which is kind of like, you know, just creating invasive species in some games for me, but it's fun when you're doing it in a fictional setting where you don't have to worry about actually causing years of lasting damage through introducing invasive species. So that's Terra Nil. The demo is available until Tuesday. I don't know if this video will be up by the time that the Steam Summerfest is over, but if it is over by then, you know, wishlist this, keep an eye on it, because I think it'll be worth checking out when it's expanded upon. No idea if this is going to be an early access release or what, but we'll just have to find out when it's further along. Till next time, you folks all take care.